Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now is quite a few things, okay? The first thing is a huge recall that has to do with Boar's Head. So if you buy Boar's Head products, please listen up. A third-party supplier for Boar's Head has recalled select cheese products over concerns that they may have been contaminated with Listeria. Embriola Company issued a Class 1 recall for 2 Pecorino Romano cheese items that it produces under the Boar's Head label, as well as 1 additional cheese product sold through Supreme Deli. These recalled products were distributed to Kroger stores in Kentucky and Indiana. Some of the recalled products are deli salads and wraps that were sold in clear plastic grab-and-go containers. The recalled products, due to potential Listeria contamination, include Boar's Head grated Pecorino Romano cheese 6 ounce. The UPC is 042 421 05858. Sell by date is 11/21/25 to 3/12/26. The next one is Ever Roast Chicken Caesar Salad that contains the recalled cheese. UPC is 8500 422 44142. Best by date 11/9/25 to 11/22/25. The next one is the Ever Roast Chicken Caesar Wrap that contains the recalled cheese. UPC is 8500 422 4455. Best by date is 11/9/25 to 11/22/25. Out of caution, Boar's Head also withdrew another Pecorino Romano product made by Embriola through it, though it is not believed to be contaminated. The pre-cut Pecorino Romano, item code 15160, UPC 042 42115 Sell by date is 11/25/25 to 5/11/26. And now a word from our sponsor. So this picture right here, okay, you see what it says? The Trump DOJ has just filed with the Supreme Court to end state laws banning the public from carrying pew-pews, all right? So California, New York, Hawaii, Maryland, New Jersey, and other blue states have laws which could be impacted by this. So this is a win in this case that will restore Second Amendment rights for millions of Americans, and that was said by A.G. Bondi. So this picture right here was sent in by a community member, and she said, "This is just a blanket of snot here in Pennsylvania. So far, I'll keep you updated." Well, thank you. Please do. So, this next thing that we're going to be talking about is the ongoing debate about food safety and the chemicals that we consume. The recent introduction of Appeal, which is a preservation technology funded by Billy Boy, has sparked significant concern, as it should. So while Appeal is marketed as a solution to extend shelf life and reduce food waste, many are questioning the long-term health implications of its ingredients. As more people become aware of its presence in the food supply, there is an increasing demand for transparency, as it should, especially regarding what is used to coat the fruits and veg that we buy. So there is a new MAHA bill, okay, which mandates the labeling of these products that comes as a much needed step toward empowering consumers with the information that we need to make informed decisions about the food that we buy and that we eat. So, with consumers that are health conscious and they are voicing their concerns, it is clear that people want to take control of what they put into their bodies. And the idea that we should have to discuss which foods have been treated with chemicals is no longer acceptable. Mandatory labeling will not only offer transparency, but will also ensure that consumers can choose whether to accept or reject such treatments. So, understanding what goes into our food is essential for making safer and healthier choices. And it's time that we hold the food industry accountable for its practices. So, we need to start pushing for clearer food policies because it is crucial to remember that knowledge is power. I've been saying that for years. We need to advocate for transparency and demand labels on products like produce that is treated with this appeal. We can create a healthier food system for everyone by pushing back. Now, this new MAHA bill is an important step in that direction, and it is up to all of us to support policies that prioritize our health and our well-being. And now, a word from our sponsor. Now, here's something that's really, really awesome. And I am all about this, okay? There is an animal shelter that came up with a really, really awesome idea. They took a very popular video game. You ever heard of the Pokemon? Yeah, Pokemon. Okay, so they implemented that. They offered to rent out their dogs for $5 an hour to adults playing Pokemon Go. So it would look like they were just out walking a dog, not hunting Pikachu. But here's what happened next. People lined up to pay for the chance to walk a dog. And now they have a waiting list. They made so much money from these rentals that they waived adoption fees entirely. People began posting these adorable selfies with the dogs during their walks. And others saw the posts and started coming to the shelter asking for specific dogs to adopt. Some people bonded so deeply with their walking buddy that they called the shelter saying, "I'm not bringing this dog back." The shelter is now completely out of dogs to rent because they've all been adopted. They're even bringing in dogs from other shelters just to keep up with the demand. Sometimes all it takes is one creative idea and a little bit of kindness to change lives, both human and canine. I love it. I love it. I love it. So now I'm going to leave you with a few videos that were sent in by community members. I want to do that. I want to do that. If we could do something like this at every single shelter. Can you imagine? Okay. enjoy these videos, okay? I will see you guys in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less and God bless. Ciao.
How to go completely off-grid when you live downtown, protecting and restoring your privacy. This is bottom paint for the boat. Let me explain. Your router bounces RF off of your walls, mapping the inside of your house, and that's exactly how they know exactly where you're standing, what you're talking about, turning things on and off, listening, eavesdropping. This paint right here, metallic copper equivalent, 21%. You paint this on your interior walls and your house will be ghost. So if you want to protect your family from all EMF, RF, and 5G radiation, this composite copper technology from West Marine, this is a great workaround for lead-based paint. If you can't find lead-based paint online and you want to just go ghost, you'll absolutely disappear as soon as you walk into your house. Protecting and restoring your privacy and protecting your family.
Oh my God, this is crazy. 我哋點啊？我哋帶你睇住喎，唔會飛啲火柱落我哋，小心啊！
Done. Come on. It's spraying. You know it's spraying, right? Now look.
Get away from my door.
What the fuck? Get away from this door. Oh, he's like,
Well, common sense is illegal.
If you're going to have a party, you got to pay the band.
We need to relearn the magical healing power of no.
Don't bother to bring in the clowns. They're already here.
Gag me with a spoon.
He's polling right up there with fungal infections.
Here's my saying, curb my nausea.
If inflation keeps going up, the Powerball jackpot's going to be a pound of hamburger. I wouldn't turn my back on them if they were 2 days dead. Even old people can suck.
We take him an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes.
52% will vote for the guy who salts the French fries at McDonald's. And Merry Christmas from both me and Alphonse. The differences between people and dogs is that dogs would never allow the weakest or the dumbest to lead the pack. President Biden's approval rating ranks right up there with jock itch.